Skirt with the cleat lace, beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue, that's what she say. She look good, she a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back, she bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake.
So, have you guys seen the malarkey that is DaniLeigh's new song and Rick Ross losing his mind? This is too much. Stay tuned, chat. Hola, doll baby. How are you? Well, today I am coming to you on the colorism topic and the fact that how close it is to me and the fact that we still having this conversation now. First of all, light-skinned women do feel like they're privileged, even though a lot of them act like they don't know it, or it's not a part of their everyday life, or they don't get special treatment because of it. I'm gonna be the first to admit, being a lighter-skinned woman, there are certain privileges that I started being aware of after time of watching the colorism videos and things like that. I became more aware of the fact that there is a lighter skin, and I became aware of the fact that I was actually feeding into it, but not knowing that I was doing it. And now I'm so mindful that I'll be like, oh no, like she's better qualified, or she, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll make it my point to put you forward. You get what I'm saying? Because let's be very clear about this. Darker skinned women have it harder. We as women have it hard as it is because people downplay us, our role, what we're capable of. So imagine adding the fact that you are a darker toned woman, and add that to the fact that men and even women put lighter skinned black females above the darker skinned female. Like me, I am right on the cusp of I'm brown skin. I'm not light skin, I'm not dark skin, I'm brown skin. And my skin is not all that light. You get what I'm saying? And I'm good with that. I love my skin. I'm really a dark skinned woman on the inside, okay? You cannot tell me that dark skin is not the most beautiful thing on this planet. Okay? Because I hate that me being light, I can see every scar, every red spot, every, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are not many darker skinned females that I see that don't have beautiful skin. You get what I'm saying? There are ugly people on both ends of the spectrum. Just because you light skinned don't make you pretty. And I need y'all to know that. Not every light skinned girl is pretty. It's just not the case. The fact that DaniLeigh thought that this song was appropriate is my problem. That shows you the level of disrespect these dark-skinned, darker-toned, more melanated females feel on a regular basis. And for you to make it an anthem is a problem. And anybody walking around light-skinned singing it, you have a problem. Because you are not realizing that you are perpetrating something that hurts the next woman. And that's not what I'm in the business of doing. Put myself above another female, because at the end of the day, I'm still black. Blackity black, 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 black. Okay? And I still go into some spaces and they look at me like the black woman. Okay? Lighter, toned, or not. You don't always get that privilege. More often than not, they do. But yeah, even with men, like, who can, like, y'all really need to stop putting these men on a pedestal instead of yourselves, because we are just, if not more important. Okay? Why are you giving these men all this love, affection, honor, care, and not doing it for yourself? You're neglecting you to take care of someone else. Like, be honest with yourself. This roly-poly neck having, eyes too close together, little ass baby choker wearing, Rick Ross gonna have the audacity to talk about some. Okay, the light-skinned girl, it was like somebody was scratching a chalkboard. I could not even deal with it. You get what I'm saying? I clicked off. But then when I read the comments and everything at the bottom, I'm like, hold up, let me go back. Okay, wait a minute, reverse. Went back to the video and I sped it to the point where she was kind of rapping and or singing or whatever she called it, and she talked about screwing. You know what I mean? So he gets all excited and he jumping around. So the darker complected girl gets up and she goes, mind you, right before she gets up, the light-skinned girl's like, well, somebody else in here is using my beat as well, but I think I did it better. So she was like, me? And she's like, well, who else, using the beat? So she raised her hand, me. So they're like, all right, well, you go next. Come on, get up. So she gets up. Beat starts to play. When I tell you, this girl sang, she sang, honey. Sang. Hair standing up on my arms, everything. Like, I'm ooped. I'm like, no, ain't no way he's going to choose this over this beautiful chocolate singing diva. Bad, just bad. You know what I'm saying? But no, he said she did it better. But then we realized later on in the show that it's because he's attracted to her. Because he's hugging all on her, taking pictures, doing all the inappropriate things. Now, mind you, before this even happened a couple years ago, he did an interview. And in this interview, he had the audacity to say the reason why the Breakfast Club interview. He's like, oh, the reason why I would never sign a woman to MMG is because most likely I'll, wind up having sex with her and screw up my business. So you don't have enough willpower, enough control that you can't sign a woman to your music deal because you would sexually want to be with her? I'm lost. I'm disappointed, and I really don't know why people are surprised. Okay? People, let me tell you, people are surprised about this. Hold up. People are surprised by this. Why? I do not know. Because anybody who will write the lyrics, Molly all in her drink, she need know it, took her back to the crib, got a piece, she need know it. Like, bro, that's rape. Date rape at that. You drugged her. And he's still making music. If you don't see that as long as you got the money and you are cooperating with the powers that be in this industry, you can pretty much get away with anything. If you cannot see that by now, that the moment that they either can't dispute what you're saying, or you're no longer cooperating with the powers that be, you're either crazy, a drug addict, or you end up dead. That's no coincidence. Okay? We just gonna leave it here. Melanin, period, is it. Dark-skinned women are gorgeous. Hey, you, little dark-skinned girl watching this. Hey, you. You are amazing, okay? You better walk in your melanin. I wish my skin was darker. Sweetness, all the stuff that I go through trying to keep the skin clear, honey, ain't it? All right? But I love me and every part of it exactly the way I am, the same way you should. The same way you should love every nook, cranny, dip, crease, okay? Every dry spot. Because every piece of what you are makes you who you are. You are perfect exactly the way you are. Nobody can tell you different. Because before these women put all that makeup on and do all of the extra to get ready, they not too sure about themselves. Yes, as I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Tell me how you feel about this situation. And I shall return. So, later for now, butterflies. Bye.
With the cleat lace, beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue, that's what she say. She look good, she a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back, she bring out my way for the team play. For Pete's sake.